Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Let's talk about Valentine and Anna for a minute. I don't understand how. Because here's the thing. In a perfect world, Anna would just ask Valentine what's going on. Are you working with pikemen? Did you try to burn down my house? What's going on? But this man has been lying and lying and lying and lying and lying to you, and today it's no different, right? She asked Valentine to sit there and try to talk to Pikeman to see if Pikeman got Sonny arrested. So she follows Valentine because he goes to meet Pikeman. And I'm like, the simple fact that you got to sit there and follow this man halfway across town, what are you doing with him? What are you doing with him? It just makes me sit there and think, yeah, I can see Robert being like, I told you so. Told you so. Because of course, when she gets back to the house and or back to the hotel, Valentine's like, yeah, I went to go sit there and meet him at a cafe airport or whatever. It's like, oh, really? Of course, she was sitting there talking about how she was in a hot shower, and Valentine was like, I just talked to the clerk downstairs. They had problems with the hot water for a hot minute, so it's kind of weird that you just had a hot shower. So it's like, he caught her in a lie as well, but I'm just like, the fact that you can't just sit there and ask him straight up what's going on, why are you with him for? Why are you with him for? I don't get that. There's no trust in this relationship, and yet you're still with him because Dante accusing Michael of turning in Sonny is laughable because, well, we all know it's true. There was a point that he actually wanted to do that. He wanted to sit there and turn in Sonny because of his misdeeds and, I don't know, repairing the Corinthos name and all the other BS that he actually went through, which why he was sitting there saying that, oh, and plus, Sonny hurt his mommy, so, that just simply can't stand. But the thing that was, what was laughable about that is that Michael was like, I wouldn't turn in Sonny because if Sonny's in jail, then his enemies would target us. Oh, God. He actually said that. Okay? He actually sat there and said his enemies would target us. So I wouldn't do that. He sat there for about 2 to 3 months while this stupid idiot was gathering evidence to turn in Sonny and told his mom, hey, you can turn Sonny in. And Carly was like, that's a bad idea because his enemies will come after us and I'll be first in the chopping block. You know what this idiot said? You know what to do, Mom. You know to do the right thing. See, this is what we call piss poor writing, right? Because, I mean, now, yesterday, during the live stream, we was talking about watching them play the blame game, right? Michael blaming Dex, oh, how could you throw it in a public trash can? You're the worst enforcer ever. Which is true. Michael, you're the one that actually gathered the information in the first place. And again, you had the audacity to sit there and try to tear him a new one. Of course, let's be honest. If y'all want to sit there and blame Michael for it, you go right ahead. But the truth of the matter is, the only person that's responsible for Sonny being in jail is guess who? Sonny. Okay? And I'm a Sonny fan. Sonny. Point blank period. Sonny. So Dante leaves. Christina comes in. Christina's all like, oh, well, I guess you wanted him to sit there and go to jail, didn't you? Really, Christina? That's what you came in there for? That's why Michael was like, so is Donna gonna come in here next with the same spiel? Like who's coming to my door? Who's coming to my door next? She starts asking Michael questions like he's a lawyer. Do you think he's gonna be able to beat the charges? What do you think is going to end up happening? Um, Christina, he's not a lawyer. And he does sit there and say, he does sit there and say, yo, listen, does he deserve to go to jail? Yes, but I don't want him to go to jail. I don't know all that. But I will sit there and agree, yeah, he chose that life. He knew he was getting into. Eventually, at some point, the buck was going to stop. He was either going to be arrested or 6 feet under. That's the bottom line. And hell, he's been arrested plenty of times. He's been shot at plenty of times. So I think the question was, which one was going to weigh out more? So, Cody, you've been doing too much. Alright? When Sam was not there on the phone trying to find out what's going on, she was like, they put him on a 24-hour watch or whatever. You can't sit there and find, you can't sit there and see what's going on with Sasha if you're doing too much to the point where they gotta sit there and watch you. And of course, he was jumping on beds and just like going way overboard with the craziness. All right, but towards the end, he did actually manage to go in there and see Sasha. Sasha was visited by that dingbat of a nurse. She's like, oh, I gotta sit there and tell Dr. Q whatever, Monica whatever, about your condition. Yo, this chick just literally told you that the doctor was doing something to her, and the first thing that your dumbass wound up doing was going right to the attacker. I'm so done with her. I I really am. I really am. Sam was talking to a doctor for a little bit. Didn't really seem like it went anywhere, except for his little obvious way of trying to ask her if she had a boyfriend or whatever. But yeah, that was about it for that scene, more or less. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really give a damn about the Molly and TJ Circus storyline. I don't care about Molly. I don't care about her feelings. I care nothing about this. This whole drama of every time Christina gets mentioned, she starts being all prissy and everything, and I just do not give a damn. And I'm gonna sit there and say this again because I feel like some people actually do believe what this idiot Molly's actually saying. Molly was sitting there saying that if Christina was her surrogate, then she would lord it over her for the rest of her life. She would constantly sit there and say, well, I'm the one that sit there and help you. She wouldn't do that. Okay? Christina's a lot of things, but she wouldn't do that. And the fact that people are sitting there taking that paper thin POS of a character seriously is just beyond me. Molly asking questions to Alexis, like, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Am I rushing this? First of all, the procedure is already timed. Okay? And you asking Alexis is not going to ultimately change your mind. It's just not. Um, anyway, surrogate came in, she did procedure, she went home, and that was pretty much about it. And I looked at my phone for the majority of their scenes because I just really did not give a damn. Um, Now, at some point after Olivia finished talking to Dante about where Cody was, you got Alexis, you got Nina, they're all hanging out. Now, before Olivia got there, Alexis is like, just to let you know, if Sonny goes to jail for a long time, we're all in danger. All of us. And that means you as well. Um, and then Olivia joined in, and Nina was like, aren't you more worried about this? Aren't you more worried about that? And, I think Olivia, it was either Olivia or Alexis, like, yo, listen, this is what it's like to sit there and be with Sonny. This is what it is like to be with Sonny. And if you can't handle this part, then you shouldn't be with Sonny at all. That is the bottom line. If you can't handle this, you should not be with Sonny. Okay, I get it. It's all new to her and this, that, and the third, and blah 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 blah. I don't care. This is Sonny's world. This is the world that you chose to live in. So this is exactly what it is. Um, and that's the bottom line. Now, I'm curious about what kind of evidence did they have, because Alexa's is like whatever they got, it must be serious, because they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna sit there and just make a move on Sonny and hold him without nothing. I'm assuming it's from where Dex like an idiot decided to not dispose of the evidence properly. That's what I'm gonna sit there and say it is, because um I don't see the FBI making fools of themselves. This ain't B&B, okay? This ain't B&B. What they did on B&B, that's on the Brad Bell's watch, okay? But on GH, I would like to think that the FBI, they have they're a lot more smarter. They're a lot more smarter. How mad do you think that Dante is going to be at Sam when he finds out what Sam and Cody was sitting there cooking up? Because he's been sitting there wondering and worried about Cody. He's sitting there asking his mom. He's sitting there calling Mac and everything like that. Now he's like, so where's Cody at? Seeing how he's already dealing with his father and everything like that, and I feel like he's going to be pretty pissed. I feel like he's going to. I feel like he may be more angry than he would normally be if Sonny wasn't arrested. That's what I feel. I feel like there's a possibility that there could be a blowout between those two. But I guess done with that. Anyway, I feel like that's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe. Miss anything you know what to do, come to the live stream tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and we will sit there and go over all of the soaps. With that being said, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.